Hey YouTube, check this out. Just picked this up today. Got a 1956 Ford F100 tow truck. Let's get to it. I've seen this on the shelf and I've been really looking forward to finding a tow truck. Personally, I haven't seen that they had done too many of these, so this is the first one that I've seen of them having a tow truck. And I don't know, I've always really enjoyed service vehicles. You got your usual, your instructions. Typical. Looks like it's supposed to have possibly 2 different grills, but that's cool. This one only has one. Showed 2 options of motors, but this only has one. But this color combo is just super cool. The blue and the maroon. Really cool. You might be able to do this without even taking it off the base. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Alright, so here's the wheel choices. Can't really make out the color because the lighting ain't that great in here. But you got some chrome moons, and then you got the maroon one with the chrome cap. You got white wall tires or black wall tires, and then an old Ford engine. Almost said Chevy, but yeah, this ain't no Chevy. Now, first time for me to build one of these that have a dually rear. You got your typical 4 axles. But because of the color combo, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the maroon wheels. Let's go ahead and pop this off. I got a thing. That thing is just cool. I always thought the old boom style trucks were a lot cooler than the new flatbeds. But of course, we have newer style vehicles, and if you were to use one of these on all of them, it would probably tear some stuff up. See how much of a hassle this is going to be to get in there. I had to help the kid out real quick. Back to this. See if I can get that in there. Oh, snapped just fine. Alright, there's that. Yeah, they don't always seem to know when recording and doing a video. That's alright. It's not going to sit there like that, so we'll just put that there. Go ahead and pop these out. Sorry if you hear a bunch of thudding. You got the neighbors redoing their roof. I'm gonna do the white walls. You can't go wrong with white walls on an old truck like this. Just gives you that nostalgic hot rod feel. I only got 4 white walls. And it's only gonna see, you're only gonna see 4 of the tires anyway, so no need. But due to the lack of description on the instructions, this might be a little fun, because if you've watched some of my other videos, I tend to always struggle with the axles, getting them right. We'll go ahead and get through these tires. I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video and get back in just a moment. So here's what the wheels look like so far. Go focus. Alright. Go ahead and dump out the axles. Remember, if you ever struggle with these little baggies, just do that. Pop them open real easy. Let's take a look at the bottom. And I'm going to assume that the longer ones are going to be for the front. Now we'll go with the shorter one. It's probably going to sink in there quite a bit because it's got 2 wheels to go through. Goes through that one and into the next. Yeah, I'm going to play with that for a minute. See if I can get it to go down. There we go. Now I got them somewhat squeezed together. I'll get this other one to go. Not quite. I'm gonna have to play with some, but that looks really cool. Might have to add some shims in there just to get it to take up the space. Go ahead and pause this video. I'll get back and see how I fixed it. Here we go. Fixed. No more wobble. Just use a couple bead crimps. Use these. Took up the spacing because according to the instructions there possibly could have been another piece. And where is it at? Right here. So they gave me the narrow one, probably because it's dually, but they maybe should have added the non-narrow one. It doesn't even give you instructions for the dually tires, so that's probably why. It would be nice if N2 would do a little bit better on their instructions and not just stick generic instructions with every single model. There's one that they could have done better. Still really cool. Two-piece design. Slap that back together and we'll pop this back on. That's a lot better. Normal wiggle wobble. Go ahead and pop these screws back in real quick. And that thing was a pain to pull apart. There was some flashing up in the front from the headlights being secured in where they melt it. And this is metal on metal, so you want to crank it backwards until you feel it click down so you don't possibly strip the threads. One up front, one in the middle. If I don't lose it first. There we go. Now that looks really cool. The paint on the cap is a little off and the tires are a little off like usual. So it looks a little funny rolling. Yeah. That's right. Don't have to be perfect. It's just a toy. There we have it. 24-hour emergency service into super service. Just a really neat looking truck. Instant classic. Now in just a moment I'll throw it up on the turntable and give it a little spin. Thanks for watching. See you next time.